Dear child, I see you. I see your heart, your thoughts, your dreams, and even your struggles. I want you to know that you are loved, deeply, unconditionally, beyond anything you could ever imagine. You may not feel it all the time, but I am with you always. And today, I want to speak to your heart as I would speak to any of my children. You are at a stage in your life where decisions matter, where the world pulls you in so many directions. And I want to guide you with the love and wisdom I've shared for generations. This love is selfless. It reaches out, even when it's hard, even when it costs you something. You have so much to give. Do not worry about tomorrow. I know life can feel overwhelming. Your future, your plans, the things you can't control. But my child, you weren't made to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Trust me. Tomorrow will take care of itself. I've got you covered. Live in today, right here, right now. You have enough strength for this moment, and I will walk with you through the next. Don't rush. Don't fear. Seek first the kingdom of God, my son, my daughter. You might wonder what that means. It means to live with your heart focused on what is good, what is true, what is right. Focus on the things that matter, your relationships, your character, your purpose. The world will try to distract you, try to convince you that you need to chase after success, fame, or wealth to be happy. But I want you to know, true peace and joy are found in seeking me first. Everything else will fall into place. Be at peace. Sometimes the noise in your mind can drown out the quietness of my voice. But peace, real peace, is my gift to you. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to fight for it. Just receive it. When you feel anxious or afraid, remember my words. Do not be afraid, for I am with you always. Fear is not your inheritance. Faith is. Courage is. Peace is. Let me tell you something else, child. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. I know that forgiving someone who hurt you can feel impossible. But forgiveness isn't just about the other person. It's about freeing your own heart. When you hold on to anger or pain, it only weighs you down. Let it go. Forgive as I have forgiven you over and over again, without condition. It will lift the burden from your spirit. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. You don't have to do this life on your own. I'm right here, always ready to give you strength when you feel like you have nothing left. Rest in me. Let me take your worries, your doubts, your exhaustion. My love for you isn't dependent on how well you're doing. It's constant, steady, unshaken. You can rest in that. Ask, and it will be given to you. Sometimes you might feel like you're not sure what to do, where to go, or how to get through a challenge. But I tell you, ask me. Bring your questions, your hopes, your needs to me. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I listen and I will answer you in my time, in my way. It might not always look the way you expect, but trust me, I am working everything together for your good. I know there are moments when you feel like you don't measure up, when you compare yourself to others and feel less than. But hear me when I say, do not judge others. Everyone's journey is different. You're not called to be like anyone else. You're called to be uniquely you, the person I created with love and purpose. Don't waste time judging or comparing. Instead, encourage, uplift, and see others through the eyes of love. Be humble as a little child. Humility isn't about thinking less of yourself, my son, my daughter. It's about seeing yourself as you truly are. You are loved, cherished and valuable. But remember, everyone else is too. Treat others with respect, with kindness, with grace. You don't have to prove your worth by being better than someone else. Your worth comes from being mine. Go the extra mile. When someone asks for your help, don't just do the bare minimum. Give with your whole heart. Serve others as if you're serving me. Whether it's a friend in need, a stranger, or even someone you find difficult to love, show up fully. When you give freely, you receive so much more in return, more joy, more purpose, more of me. Let your light shine before others, my child. You are a light in this world, a reflection of my love, my truth, my grace. Don't hide who you are. Be bold in your faith, in your kindness, in your integrity. The world needs your light more than you know. When you shine, you help others find their way too. Do not fear, only believe. Fear will come knocking, it always does. But faith is stronger. When you feel fear creeping in, remember that I am greater than any fear, any challenge, any obstacle. Believe in my promises. Believe that I will never leave you, never forsake you. Faith, my child, is your anchor. Hold on to it. Rejoice and be glad. Life is a gift. Even in the hard moments, there is beauty to be found, grace to be experienced, joy to be felt. Don't let the worries of this world steal your joy. Choose to rejoice. Choose to see the good. Choose to be grateful. It will transform your heart. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Treat people the way you want to be treated, with respect, with kindness, with love. It's a way of living that changes not only the people around you, but also your own heart. Be merciful. Mercy means showing kindness, even when someone doesn't deserve it. It means giving grace when it's easier to hold a grudge. Be merciful, as I have been merciful to you. In mercy, you find healing, both for yourself and for others. Let your heart not be troubled, my dear one. This world can be chaotic, and you may feel uncertain at times. But my peace is different. It's not dependent on your circumstances. It's deep, it's lasting, and it's yours. Let go of your fears, your anxieties. Trust in me. Take up your cross and follow me. This might sound hard, but it's an invitation to live a life of purpose. Following me doesn't mean life will be easy, but it will be full of meaning. It means trusting me even when the path is hard. It means living with love, with courage, with hope. Lastly, my beloved, I say this to you. Go and make disciples of all nations. You have something to share. Your story, your faith, your love. It's a light that the world needs. Don't be afraid to speak of me, to share the hope that you have. You might not always have the right words, but trust me, your life is the message. Live in such a way that others see me through you. So, my son, my daughter, take heart. You are never alone. I am with you always to the very end of the age. Let these words sink deep into your soul. Let them guide you, comfort you, challenge you, and most of all, let them remind you of how much you are loved. With all my love, forever and always. Goodbye.